Can I show you how to play a fun card game? This is how you play 6-card golf. To play this game, you need 2, 3, or 4 players, a deck of cards, some paper, and a pen for scoring. To help me teach you this game, I'm going to get my buddy to help. What's up, dudes? For this game, we're going to play 9 holes. Basically, that means just take your paper and count 1 through 9. Put your name and the other person's name on there. Next, shuffle your cards. Each player gets 6 cards. You want to lay your cards face down in 2 rows of 3. The remaining cards go in the middle and the top card gets flipped over. The person to the left of the dealer starts. All right, let's do this. Before we begin, I start the round or hole by flipping over any 2 cards that I want. Typically, I like to go 2 on the top. We're trying to accomplish in this game, if we add all these cards up at the end of the round, when they're all flipped over, we want the lowest number possible. To do that, we have the option of pulling from the discard pile or pulling from the deck here. In this case, 9 is higher than a 6 and a 3, so I don't want this card. I'm going to go ahead and pull the top card, an 8. So for this 8, I have the option to replace either 2 of these cards, which I don't want to do because 8 is higher than them. Or I can replace any of these 3 unflipped cards with the 8. Since 8 is a pretty high card, I don't really want to do that. So I'm just going to discard it, and then it's Blake's turn. Thanks, not Blake. I'm going to go ahead and start my turn by flipping over 2 cards. I'm going to flip over 2 on the bottom. It's your choice. You can pick any 2 cards to flip over. I don't know the right strategy here. If you do know, please tell me in the comments. So now that it's my turn, I have a 6 and a 10 showing. I have an 8 here, which is lower than the 10, but 8's still not really a good card. So I'm going to go ahead and pull from the deck. An ace. This is a great time to talk about scoring. Ace is obviously worth 1. 3 through 10 are their face values. Jack and queens are worth 10. Kings and 2s are wild, but in different ways. Kings are worth 0 points. 2s are worth -2 points. We'll explain this more as we go along. But so I drew the ace. I'm going to go ahead and replace this 10 with the ace. And now it's not Blake's turn. I don't want the 10 that Blake just discarded, so I'm going to go ahead and draw from the top. Jack. Remember, jacks are worth 10, which I can't do anything with, so I'm going to go ahead and discard. I don't want that jack either, so I'm going to go ahead and draw from the deck. 6. Ooh. Okay, here's what makes this game interesting. So I have a 6 and an ace already showing, and I just drew this 6. However, you can get 2 cards that match in a column, then this column cancels out and is worth 0 points. So in this case, I just drew this 6, so I'm going to replace with what is right here, which was a 10. So I'll discard that. The 6 now takes this place, and this column is worth 0 points. That's kind of the trickiest part of this game. So at this moment, if we added up all my cards, this is worth 1 point. We don't know these yet. And because these are both matching, they cancel out. So it's like they're not even there. So that's worth 0 points. So right now, all I'm showing is 1 point. Now it's not Blake's turn. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and draw from the top. Oh, it's a king. Remember, kings are a wild card. It's worth 0 points. I have an opportunity to put it really anywhere I want to. But I know that I don't want 6 because why do we want 6 points? I'm just gonna replace that with our king. And then now this is worth 0 points. Your turn, Blake. This goes on until all 6 cards flipped over by 1 player. The other players then have 1 more turn to see if they can complete their hand the best that they can. This is what my hand looks like when we're finished. 6 and 6 cancel each other out, so this is 0. Ace and ace cancel each other out, so this is worth 0. 2 and 2 should cancel each other out, but each of these is worth -2 points. -2, -2, -4. So me being Blake got -4 points. Let's see what not Blake got. The 3 and 3 cancel, so that's 0. 2 and 2 doesn't cancel. Each one of these is worth -2 points, which is now -4. -2 plus -2 is -4. King and king, which are both 0, actually cancel out, so it's just 0. So not Blake got -4 points. So not Blake also got -4 points. This game is very similar to the card game Trash in a way, but because they're scoring and discarding, there is actually a little bit of strategy that's involved. The hardest part about this game is that each round actually moves pretty quick, so you just end up shuffling the cards a lot. If you like this deck, this is a new one that I just got from Theory 11. This is their Artisan Gold Edition. They're really nice. I really enjoy this gold foil that's on all of them. Let me know in the comments if you like this game.